Hello, my people out there. One man of God, Prophet Joel Ogebe, has made some very profound statements that I would love to share with you. Let's give him attention, hear what he has to say, then come back as I share my thoughts with you. Let's give him attention.
Wherever my spiritual father is, he doesn't need to be worried about. He knows that wherever I am, I'm preaching truth. Wherever I am, it's maturity. I said something. I said, if my spiritual father stops following God, I'll stop following him. I'm not a fanatic.
You get that point?
If I stop following God, stop following me too. We don't follow for popularity. That's why I can boldly say it here. I love him, but if he's, which I know he will not do. If he stops following God today, I stop following him. There's nothing like a son must be loyal to death. No, our sonship is in the gospel. When the gospel is compromised, no sonship. If I stop following God, he has right to deny me. Even God denied Satan when Satan left truth. Satan, your son, what son are you talking about? Sonship is in the gospel. I'm not son to a man if I live in lies while he stands for truth, especially when he has warned you and you are not repenting. Now you need a level of maturity to stand and speak this way. I'm not a fanatic. A prophet told his son, and the son was telling me, he said, my prophet told me that even if you see me fornicating with a lady, you should stand at the door and make sure nobody enters. I call me Nantiaka.
You see, that statement he made, if my godfather stops following the truth, I will stop following him. As simple as it sounds, it will be very, 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 very difficult for you to find men of God today, especially those who have godfathers to point at. It is difficult to find any man or woman of God that has a godfather to point at. To have him or her make that kind of statement is very, very difficult. And you know why? The reason is that a lot of people are no longer pursuing God, but they are pursuing men. A lot of people are seeking not after God, they are seeking after the material things, the material acquisitions that the godfathers have made in the faith. But one thing they fail to remember is that when these same men were seeking God, their minds were not on the things that they see now. Their minds were centered fully on God. But the additions, the things that God has blessed them with in the course of their journeys with God, has become the driving force that makes others run after them. So it is difficult for you to find a man or woman of God in today's context who will make that kind of statement and mean it. It's very difficult. I want to give you a very clear example. When the GO, Pastor Ohere made a statement that if you do not pay your tithes, you will not make heaven. Did you observe how difficult it was for any one of his children to admit that he was wrong? Nobody dared to agree. It was difficult to find anyone who could agree that, oh, Papa, I respect your anointing, but on this matter you were wrong. It was difficult, if not impossible, to find someone who will say that until the man himself came out to say, no, I was wrong. That is a kind of fanaticism that you now find in Christendom. And it is sickening. It stinks. So to find a man of God of that caliber and make that kind of statement that if my godfather stops following God, I will stop following him, is a statement I love. Let's pursue the truth rather than men. Yes.